Hello, it's Zoe here, and today we are talking about the gimmicks, the stuff that is out there that people are selling us that they say is going to make some crazy difference with our core. This is like a sweat belt. I got it for $5 at the Five Below store where you can like sweat out stuff. I've used stuff like this in the past, just like I've used corsets and waist trainers and belly creams and all of those things years and years ago, hoping that they were going to make a difference when it came to my core. And the truth is they just don't. If they did, if it was this easy, trust me, we would all know. All you have to do is put on some crazy sweat belt during your workout or waist trainer, and that would be the thing that is going to get you a flat belly. But it's not. And today I'm going to share with you my top tips that are real, that yes, take more effort than just slapping on a corset, but actually last. They are not harmful, and they're going to help you to see noticeable changes in your core, your waist, and flattening your belly in just 15 minutes a couple times a week. Now, I have linked the full follow along from home routine right around this video, so you don't even have to listen to me right now. If you want to get the goods, just tap the link, head on over and check out the full routine that you can do right from home without any equipment in just 15 minutes. Because that's going to really walk you through exactly what to do. I think I'm a little bit crooked, but I'm going to share with you just a few key takeaways from that, okay? Takeaway number one is we can't just work the six-pack muscle, which is called the rectus abdominis, and it runs right from up here at the top of your rib cage all the way down to your pubic bone, right along the front. That six-pack muscle, yes, if we build it up, it may show depending on how lean we currently are. However, it does nothing to actually pull you in. Whereas the TVA, transverse abdominis, is literally like a corset or a wrap like this. And it goes around your entire body and pulls everything in towards the midline. It is your body's own natural, God-given, universe delivered corset that is on the inside, and it's actually the muscle that gets weakened if you do wear corsets or waist trainers. Your TVA doesn't have to do the work anymore because you've put this external thing on there, and it actually weakens the muscles. So instead, inside the Trim Core Challenge, which I have linked around this video, we do specific exercises that target the TVA and create your body's own natural built-in corset that you don't have to put on, you don't have to be uncomfortable, and it is going to do the work for you day in, day out. That is tip number one. Tip number two has to do with your back, not your booty, but your back is part of your core too. And when we do things like crunches, where we're really hunching our back, it can actually cause pain and discomfort in especially the lower back and the neck. And it's just not doing anything for our posture. Now, if you look at me, I just had lunch, but if I really slouch, look how my belly looks if I have poor posture. If I stand up straight and tall, I'm not even sucking in, but just stand up straight, look how much better my core looks. So it makes a lot of sense that we should be working the back of the body just as much as the front of the body if we want to get those noticeable changes and look our best. Because of course we want to get stronger, we want to prevent injury, but we also want to look great without having to suck in all the time. And that leads to the third thing. If you are sucking in all the time, this is something I've had to work on since having my son. I found myself, I guess I was a little self-conscious about my belly, and I found myself like sucking in all the time to try and look skinnier. But what happens is when you suck in, you actually are applying downward pressure on your pelvic floor. So you're applying this downward pressure on your pelvic floor, which can cause a lot of issues, and you're also not working the muscles properly. So instead of sucking in, if you want to feel strong and tight in your core, I'm going to show you how you can do that. And this is what you should do to activate your core when you're standing, when you're doing yoga, when you're exercising, when you're doing the correct core workouts that I have linked for you around this video. You want to do this little thing anyways. So what you're going to do is take a deep breath in and relax your pelvic floor. Relax your belly, let everything be soft. Then as you exhale, think from the bottom up. You're going to pull your pelvic floor up, bring your hip bones right here. Imagine you're drawing them together So you can feel, if you press, your TVA will activate. Pull your ribs in and down, and boom. That is your TVA turned on and engaged. And I can feel when I'm poking, I can feel the little layer of fat on top, but underneath I can feel that my transverse abdominis is activated and engaged. So instead of sucking in when you're doing exercises or just when you're trying to look good, do that activation work and you're actually going to build core strength. You're going to protect your spine, you're going to improve your posture, and you're going to get stronger over time. So those are my main tips. Now I have on that special link put a little discount for you, okay? So if you're serious about getting noticeable changes, giving up on all of the other shady stuff that we know deep down doesn't work to give us lasting results, tap that link, head on over, and you can start with me right from home. 15-minute workouts 3 times a week, totally doable. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding. There is success stories from women on the next page as well. So I hope you take advantage of today's little get lucky early St. Patrick's Day savings, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining me. Big hugs. Lots of love. Bye-bye.